Three bump. Good luck, drivers. And we're going racing on the tone. Carrillo, Williby, Hutton, the top three to start the race. And they're going to be the top three to come out of the first lap so far, at least. Carrillo in the yellow, Williby in the pink, Hutton in the white, pink, and blue. Johnny in that fourth spot, trying to get any form of redemption he can from that buggy C-main, where not exactly on the sound of the tone, but 3 seconds into the race, it was over for him. Catches up to Hutton here now. Battle is on for the third and final spot. Johnny on the inside, but that inside quickly in the next corner turns into the outside and unable to make the pass stick. Off the under straightaway is Carrillo, followed by Steve Williby. Then down the straight is going to be Hutton. There's Johnny G in the 4 spot. Coming down the straight in the 5 is going to be Stansbury, and then in the 6 is McClellan. Williby goes upside down. Hutton goes upside down. Johnny able to pick up 1 spot, maybe even 2 spots here. Not quite. Williby gets back on the tires, gets going, but now it's close for 2, 3, and 4. With the leader, Carrillo checked out and gone. Pat, at this point, right now at least in this race, just able to have a nice little, Friday night drive out there in the wheeler. Driving that TLR 22.4. The pink of Williby and the gold buggy there of Johnny. Johnny could have looked inside on that one. That corner, though, very tricky. Upside down, though, for Johnny G. And there goes the transfer spot, just like that, back down to 4th. Able to block off Stansbury at the pass there off the end of the straightaway. Battles on for 2nd and 3rd. Now Hutton maybe putting a little too much pressure on Williby and himself. Taps the back of Williby, no problem there, but he gets himself upside down. And here's Johnny G right back behind Hutton again. We got the B-Main of Sportsman coming up next. B-Main Sportsman, race 5. Some interesting names in that one. Kuda, Jordan, Schmidt, Cadron. I'd say if Joe was out a little bit more, Joe probably a driver you'd see in the A-Main. Pisano on the last layout at least, definitely a name you would have seen in the main. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. I'd say easily 6 of those 10 cars could qualify into the A-Main. But here they are in the B. And only 2 spots available. 3 minutes down and 4 to go. It's Pat Carrillo still leading. It's Williby still 2nd. It's Hutton still 3rd. Johnny still 4th. But Williby, Hutton, and Johnny still pretty close together. Almost on cue as I say his name. Johnny G with the mistake. Johnny. Yeah, apparently that works. All right. It's kind of interesting. Interesting. Johnny. Well, not that. It didn't crash him that time, but it definitely wasn't the prettiest line drawn through that section. All right, battle's on once again for 2nd. Hutton comes up short, and the battle is no longer on for 2nd. Johnny G, though, getting some time back here on Hutton. Hutton having a pretty good night tonight in 2-wheel drive. Qualified himself 4th in the main. The 4-wheel drive, though, not so much this evening. In the bump spot, looking to get to the main event, but I would say not exactly comfortable right now in that 3rd spot. Many mistakes. I think the only saving grace right now for Hutton is for every mistake he has, Johnny G has about 1.5 of his own. 2 minutes and 20 to go. This one's still not over. Might as well just give Pat the bump at this point here, but we're going to make him finish because You never know when Pat's going to lose a ball cup. Really good run here from Pat. Pretty good lap times as well, down to a 22.4 for himself. Yeah, right. And and there goes the ball cup. And it looks like Hutton, for all it's worth, getting himself into the 2 spot now. Williby down to 3rd, and Williby only 3 seconds on Johnny G. What? Obviously, I know what I saw didn't just happen, but I could swear going around that hip jump, Johnny's car went through the pipes, not like on it or over it. It looked like it went through it, but the pipe's definitely in one piece over there. So I don't know. Maybe it's getting late. I don't know. Less than a minute to go. Less than a minute, and do we have a race on here down the straightaway? Maybe, just maybe, for the pink and the mustard. And Pat! It is actually a ball cup for Carrillo. Hutton takes over the lead. Marshall's trying to get the ball cup on. They get it on before Williby can get there. So Pat losing the lead, 30 seconds left to go. I don't think he loses the bump-up spot, though, but unbelievable. It almost actually happened. Hutton, by some miracle, gets the top spot in this race. Pat in the 2, Williby in the 3, Johnny getting extra creative, but done at the line in the 4. If Johnny didn't crash like one extra time in that race, I think maybe he could have had a bump spot, but not his night tonight. Hutton done with the win. Carrillo will get the bump. Williby will get the bump. Those 3 will move on. Johnny for McClellan. Ron, that is a race. Everyone is done. Back out to Marshall.